How do you know then how to structure it to give yourself some sort of system to follow so that you're not just, I guess, completely out of sync as well?
Yeah. So first I want to say is if it makes logical sense if you go back and you think about the hunter-gatherers. Like they came out of the cave and sometimes they had a meal left over from a kill they made the night before. Sometimes they had a lot of food and then sometimes they had no food. So our body is used to that feast-famine cycling because that's how we were primally designed. So I want to point that out. Second thing, the way that I see this is that every day you have a fasting window and you have an eating window. And your eating window, you get to vary. And it should vary for most people based off your lifestyle. So let's use the example of the soccer mom, because that was sort of a big part of my practice was all these, I call them the mama bears. And what we found is that the most important meal for them was dinner with the family. So they needed to skip breakfast and start their eating window somewhere around 12, 1 o'clock so that they could finish that eating window at 7, 8 o'clock. So Monday through Friday, they would make their eating window in the afternoon, evening. But then on the weekends, like a lot of families want to have brunch on Sunday, or maybe they'll go to the farmer's market, or maybe they'll go out to breakfast on Saturday morning. So then they would move their eating window up earlier in the day. Right. So I think you should base it off your lifestyle. And then of course, women should base it off their cycle, which is what Fast Like a Girl was about.
Yeah. So I'm someone who loves systems and routines.
Yeah.
So I end up I'm a 3 meals per day kind of person. I have to eat 3 meals a day.
Yeah.
My body reacts in whether it's cramps or fatigue or whatever if I don't.
Yeah.
So if I try and miss breakfast or have a late breakfast, I'm feeling that.
Yeah.
If I'm skipping a meal in the middle of the day, I'm feeling that. Like my body wants it. So I generally end up eating 3 meals a day pretty much at the same time every day.
Yeah.
Is that bad? Am I doing that wrong?
Well, I mean, I always say it depends on your intention. So what's your intention for your health?
My intention right now is to gain strength and muscle as I've been training and trying to eat enough protein as someone who follows a plant-based diet.
And then when you're working out in the morning?
Yes, in the morning.
Yeah. So for you, because you're trying to up muscle, you're going to want to make sure that you eat before your workout and you're going to want to make sure you eat after your workout.
I'm not doing the before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then what will end up so you go in fueled, you're breaking that muscle down while you're working out, and then you're refueling afterwards.